Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys because it is my refrigerator and freezer organization. I had a lot of requests for this video, which I was really excited to see because I've worked pretty hard on figuring out the best way to organize the fridge and freezer for our family. So obviously some of the things, the way I did it might not work for you. Hopefully though, this video will give you some ideas or inspiration to organize your own fridge. Since this was such a highly requested video, I figure a lot of you are wanting to organize like I was. There were a couple baskets that I couldn't find in the same size, the same color, so I kind of worked with it a little bit. You'll see that in the video, but I hope you guys enjoy seeing how I organized my refrigerator and freezer. But let's get into how I organized. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you love organization videos and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into it. I got all of my bins and baskets from the Dollar Tree, and I decided to go with these teal ones in various sizes. I also got these placemats, and I am cutting the placemats out in the shape of the size of the basket so that I can use them as a liner. The placemats are also from the Dollar Tree, of course, and I basically have 4 of the rectangle shapes and then 2 of each of the other 3 shapes. I decided to add a placemat down to the bottom of it because there are those little holes since it's a woven look, and I didn't want anything to fall through, so I could just clean it easier with the placemat. But obviously you don't have to put the placemat in if you don't want to, but it fits perfectly in there, just measured out like that, and it actually didn't take very long at all. Next, this is how my fridge looks before the organization. It's just kind of all there. It's not really like, it's just sitting there, and it's not the worst it could be, but I just wanted it to feel and look more organized and like everything has its own place. I first took everything out of the fridge. This is the best thing to do when you're about to organize something, especially something like a fridge. Take everything out, evaluate if there's some stuff that you need to throw out, and then take the time to look at everything you have and kind of figure out how you want to group things together. Since I had everything out, I decided to go ahead and wipe everything down. I didn't take everything out, obviously, and wash it that way, but wiping it down was good enough. And then I took my baskets and started arranging them in the fridge the way that I wanted them or thought I wanted them to go. I also picked up one of Dollar Tree's soda can holders, and I picked up a Lazy Susan from Walmart for a few dollars, and then this candle holder is from Dollar Tree as well. I placed everything back in the fridge, organized exactly like I wanted. And boom, this is how it looks, and I am so happy. So I just put my drinks up at the top on the left, and then I used my Lazy Susan for my condiments. I love that you can just spin it around and find the condiment that you want easily. In this basket, I put all of my daughter's fruits, and then right next to it, I added my husband's pickles and then sauces that we will have and salsas. Then underneath, I have our soda, well, sparkling waters. And then in these 2 front baskets, I'm going to use for leftovers, and then in that back bin is dog food that we have to keep in the fridge and dog treats that we keep in the fridge. So I thought a little bin in the back for that would be perfect. Next to my drawers, I used one of those bigger rectangle bins for vegetables in there. Obviously, we need to go to the grocery store. We haven't been grocery shopping in a little bit, but you can still see the organization. Then in the middle is where I'm going to keep other fruits.
And then this is basically my husband's drawer because my daughter and I don't eat cheese, and so I divided this up into like kind of string cheeses and its pepperonis, and then like the square cheeses in the front. I couldn't find another one of those teal bigger rectangle baskets, so I just utilized these two white bins that I had from Dollar Tree. I already had those on hand, so I used them in there. Then in the bottom drawer, I did two of the bigger rectangles and one of the a little bit smaller rectangles. I just have our fresh chicken in one, our ground turkeys, and then our deli meats in the other side. And this is working so great for our family. Up here, I just have extra soy sauces, and then these are our salad dressings and marinades. And then underneath it, I just have my almond milk and my creamer that I use for my coffee, and then Lennon's little juice box area. Then over on the other side is where I keep my sparkling lemonades and random other little drinks like that. Opening the fridge door every day and seeing it organized like this honestly makes me so happy. I'm so glad that I did it. Then this is my freezer before any organization, so everything's kind of just thrown in there. It's deep, and then all of our frozen vegetables are kind of thrown up at the top and down in the bottom below. And I knew I wanted some organization to that too, so I took everything out. I already had these blue little baskets on hand, and no, they're not the exact same color, but they are exactly what I needed. They fit the space perfectly for what I was looking for. I added the rectangles in the top just to add an extra way to kind of keep things grouped together. And then I just put everything back in the way I thought I wanted it to go. I divided the bottom up into 4 categories, basically, and then the top basically was like 2s. So in the top I have in this one basket more of just my frozen vegetables, and then over on the side is more of like the family's frozen vegetables and my husband, and then these are just some extra random frozen vegetables. I decided to use the more flexible bins down in the bottom in the freezer. That way you have a little bit more give if you have bigger or smaller items that you want in an area, that you have just a little bit more to work with it being more on the flexible side. I think using baskets like this to group things together will make your life a lot easier and just keep everything organized for you and the family.
I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I organize my refrigerator and freezer. Also, if you are interested in seeing another way to organize a refrigerator and freezer, I might do my sister-in-law's refrigerator and freezer, which is different than mine, that it has 2 doors that open this way, whereas mine has like the fridge up here and the freezer down here. Hers is the fridge and freezer on this side. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video on me organizing her refrigerator and freezer, let me know in the comments below. It makes me so happy every single time I open that door. So if you want to do it, just do it, because you're going to feel so good after you do it. I promise. That's it for today's video. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.